see if I can pull mine up over here. Wait for some people to come on. Oh, I should probably get little one. Come here, little one. Come here. Hi. Okay. How's this signal, guys? Well, I guess it's okay. I'm watching myself on the laptop. So, can you guys hear me okay? So, Vic, hun, we don't talk about, let's not talk about any of that stuff and everything, you know? So, like, I try not to talk about the politics and things that are going on in this crazy world that we live in, because it can cause arguments in the chat. So, so let's not talk about that, please. Hi, everyone. Hello. Now I can finally do a live from my schoolie since I don't have to hide it from you guys anymore. So I figured it was time to do a live video since I finally let the cat out of the bag and announced that I changed vehicles and I have a schoolie now. So what does everybody think about that? I have to say the comments under the schoolie video were very positive, and I just want to say a huge thank you guys for all that. So lots of positive comments on that. Sean, I still have my Jeep. So I do still have my Jeep. I don't have it with me right now. I'm just traveling in the schoolie for right now. Well, I mean, I definitely love the bus, and prime example, right now where I'm camped at, there's like the wind is just horrible. It's almost like I'm in a hurricane right now. So I've done a video before where I was in bad wind and stuck in wind, and I had to be stuck in my Jeep all day long in such a confined space. But now that I have this bigger space and this bigger home, I don't mind being stuck inside of the schoolie now because the weather is freaking insane out there right now. It's been going on for a few hours too. This wind, it's literally like hurricane style winds. Like I was where I'm camped at right now is on an overlook. It's a beautiful area, and it's surrounded by these huge mountains overlooking this hot creek, and yeah, it's a beautiful area, but the winds are horrible here right now. It is a little over 7,000 feet in elevation where I'm at, so it is high elevation. Will I change the channel name? No, I'm always going to keep my channel as Wandering Jeepsy because of the fact that I still have my Jeep, and every once in a while I'm still going to travel in my Jeep too. I mean, let's face it, this bus is not going to get me to a lot of places, and there is like some overlanding off-road 4x4 trails that are long distance that I'd love to go do, and I cannot do it in this bus right here. So, because this bus doesn't have four-wheel drive. Plus, I branded my name already, so yeah, I'll in a little while I'll walk outside. You guys will just have to excuse the wind noise. I won't talk, but I'll turn the camera around and I'll let you guys see where I'm at, because it's an absolute beautiful, beautiful place. The huge mountains that are in the background here still have snow on the mountains, so it's just actually just beautiful, like breathtaking. Um, so if it wasn't for it being so beautiful where I'm at, because of this wind, I probably would have found another spot, but it's a beautiful spot. Can I tow the Jeep with my bus? I could probably if I wanted to, but let's face it, the gas mileage is not that great in this bus, especially since it's loaded up with things. So if I was to tow the Jeep with the bus, it would be even worse gas mileage. And then I'm testing this bus out right now. And a few days ago, I've already gone over some pretty gnarly mountain passes. And the other day, it was like literally, I went over this one mountain pass. It was like a percent incline. And then going down was 9% also. And going down was for 8 miles. And I'm going to tell you, my anxiety shot out the roof, because going over those mountain passes with those big inclines and stuff, in the Jeep, I would have handled it like that, because I'm familiar with my Jeep and I'm trying to get familiar with this bus right here and how it drives and everything. It does not do good going up big mountain passes, like inclines. I assume RVs don't really do very well either, but this bus, the Skoolie, it slows down going up pretty slow. But then the mountain pass that I went down for 8 miles, it probably would not have been so bad if it was that mountain pass going down. It was switchbacks all the way going down, switchbacks. Um, so meaning I was using my brakes a lot. So if it wasn't for those switchbacks, I wouldn't have been using the brakes as much. But I could feel my brakes starting to get soft, and because my steering wheel started shaking a little bit. And then like 6 miles down that mountain, there was finally a pullover, and I pulled over to give the bus a rest, even though I had only 2 more miles of this mountain pass. And when I got out, I could smell the brakes, and I just stopped and let it rest for about 30 minutes. So this trip that I'm doing right now, it's a long trip, and I'm going to be going over more mountain passes. And so this is going to be the big test on getting a feel of driving this schoolie, and how it does. Guys, yes, little one is with me. I mean, where else would she be? Of course she's with me. She's right. I can't turn the camera around, but come here, little one. Come here. So little one, I can't take her over 8,000 feet. That's what she cannot go over. But I mean, I'm not gonna. My little one is with me at all times. She's always, always with me, 24/7. So I'm not gonna leave her somewhere so I can go enjoy myself and all that stuff. She is always, always with me. Come here, little one. Come here, baby. Come here. I know. I gotta interrupt you, but come here. Come say hi. So she's right here. She's just looking out the window right now. Um. Oh, thank you very much, Isaiah. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Chris, I know to drop the transmission. I do know that. So it was just a little rough because of all those switchbacks and everything. But like I said, I'm definitely getting a feel for the schoolie on this trip that I'm going to right now. Um, and because I'm trying to familiarize with myself with this schoolie and driving it and all that stuff, I am traveling with another friend of mine right now, and he has a big, huge 30-foot RV. So I feel like with his 30-foot RV, if his RV can make these things, then my little short schoolie can make these mountain passes and these roads and stuff. Because I've already taken the bus down some dirt roads. Where I'm camped out right now, actually I had to drive down a little dirt road, and it did have some rocks that I had to go over, and I just took it really slow going over the rocks. It was just a small little area with the rocks and everything, though. So, oh wow, from Guam, wow. Yeah, Patricia, we ignore the rude people. On this channel, we ignore the rude people. So act like you don't even see any of those comments. Because that's what they want. They want people to respond to their negativity. Because all they're doing is sitting at home, bored, and have nothing else to do except be miserable and try to get people's reactions through the internet when they should go out and try to make a friend. So let's just ignore the comments. I mean, those type of people, I say it all the time. They're the type of people that never leave their house. They have no friends, which is pretty sad. And their entertainment is trying to get people's reactions to their negative comments that they make um, on the internet to other people. And to be quite honest with you, to you negative people that like to do that, you know, if you practice kindness a little bit more instead of being so rude, you might have a happier life. You might not be so miserable. Kindness is better than negativity. Try it. Oh yeah, that video, bootstrapping boondocker. That was such an awesome place to go and stay at and camp with, literally camp with horses and um, the donkeys, the burros, and then the elk came to visit, and yeah, those animals took to me right away. It was so nice, those animals taking to me like that. Like the owner of the property was, she told me, she's like, I've had a lot of people stay here at my property, and she's like, I've never seen the animals follow any of the people that have stayed here at my property like they followed you. Like literally, they just followed me across the whole entire field. So it was, yeah, I love animals. So I like to feel like that animals can pick up my vibe of how much I love them. Um, I mean, it brightens my day whenever I get to be around animals, especially this one right here. Nancy, Nancy said, your friend could always push you over the mountain like ice road truckers. Just kidding. Hey, Mad Mac. Yeah, so I have to say, you guys have seen a change in my mood and personality and everything, I'm sure, over the last month. And this is the reason why. Like, this has lifted my spirit so much. Like, I know that I go through depression, and I know I go through my mental illness stuff and everything, and I still do. Don't get me wrong, you know. Um, but over this last month, this has brightened my spirit so much. Like, it made me realize you know, when I go through my mental illness stuff and everything, and my mood swings and my depression and all that, I I I I know some people that don't understand it, but mine is pretty bad. Like, when I go through those times, I feel like nothing goes good for me in the world, and um like I have the worst life ever, you know, like I just go through all this stuff and everything when I go through my mental stuff. But over the last month, being blessed with this bus right here, this schoolie, made me realize that I really am freaking blessed, you know, like for my friend to give me this schoolie. And you know, I had a lot of people say, oh well, Sarah, you do a lot of things for other people too, you know, so it's the universe paying you back, karma, you know, all that stuff. And you know, like it made me, it was an eye-opener for me on a lot. Like I do have good things in my life, and I am blessed. And I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, you know. So this was not just an amazing gift from my friend and something that I really needed, but it was also something that was good for me mentally, um, in more ways than one. So, and for little one, like it's funny when I camp, guys. When I camp with other people, and they have bigger rigs, and I'm in my Jeep. When I wake up in the morning and let little one out to go potty, to go pee, she'll go outside and go pee, but then instead of turning around and coming back to the Jeep, she starts walking to my friend's rigs because there's more room in there, you know, for her. She didn't want to get back in the Jeep. So now, when I let her out in the morning to go potty from the schoolie, she turns around and comes right back in. And as a matter of fact, my friend that I'm traveling with right now, she every time, like if I walk over there and she walks with me, she'll turn around and come back. And like she really wants to just be back in the bus. So it makes me feel good too, that because I don't know how much longer I have with my little one, you know, like we all know that she has a lot of issues with her heart. She has extreme arthritis in her neck. She has three things wrong with her heart. And so she's on medication for the rest of her life. And so I don't know how much longer that I have with her. And so I'd like for however long that she has left on this earth and with her mommy, that she lives it as comfortable and happy as possible. Everybody should, you know? So, yeah, I have to say that Skoolie video too, it blew up. It definitely blew up. So, my numbers definitely started moving again. For the last couple of months, my numbers on my channel have just kind of stayed the same. But since I posted that video of me revealing, you know, the schoolie, the numbers have just been moving every single day and have gotten better. So that's amazing. So that also was nice to see. How old is my dog? OG Meatwad wants to know how old my dog is. Sorry, I'm laughing at your name. um, she will be 13 July 5th. She's an old lady, like her mama. So yeah, so this is definitely a game changer for me in more ways than one. And you guys know I have the solar up there and everything too. And so now I'm like, I'm never going to run out of power no matter where I'm at. even on cloudy days, I'm not going to run out of power. So I'm pretty set in the bus. I finally put the compost toilet in. I did take the bus seat. That was the one bus seat that was in the back. I did take that out, and I put a compost toilet in. So I have a compost toilet in here now. And then as far as painting it and doing anything else, like I said, I want to drive it. I'm going to drive it for the rest of the year. I already have plans for the rest of the year. Um, and then at the end, I feel like I need to get a feel of the bus, and I need to have time to think about what else I want to do to the bus and how I want to paint it. I don't want to make any decisions right now, so soon, because I want to feel the bus out, and really think things through. So by the end of the year, before I head back to Quartzsite, because I'll be in Quartzsite, because you guys know I go to Quartzsite every year for January. So before I head back to Quartzsite in January, I will be stopping back by my property, and anything that I decide that I want to do to the bus, then hopefully I can get it done then. So, but for right now, and then the shower, there's no shower in here. So I'm still, as far as, sorry, I got my laptop right here, so I'm trying to read y'all's comments every once in a while. So as far as the shower situation goes, right now I'm traveling with a friend of mine with an RV that has a full bathroom in there and a shower. So obviously I can go take a shower in his RV. But I do still have my shower tent with me, my outdoor shower tent, and then I have my portable shower. So the way that I was taking a shower before and living in the Jeep is the way I'm taking a shower now, if I have to. So that's how I'll take my showers, is outside. And then, you know, I am still trying to live minimalist in the bus. I do have a video coming out that I just filmed the other day about how I'm living minimalist in this bus. So basically, a lot of the things that I did living in the Jeep, I'm bringing over into living in the bus. So meaning, because now I have 10 gallons of water on board. I mean, I can get other gallons of water and bring with me, but on board I have 10 gallons of water. And so I'm trying to conserve my water. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the way I used to wash my dishes and the way I used to brush my teeth and all that stuff when I lived in the Jeep was with those water bottles, the squirt water bottles. Well, even though I have a kitchen sink in here in the Skoolie, I've decided to still use that system of washing my dishes with the squirt bottles, because it's less, I'm using lesser water by doing that than letting the faucet run washing the dishes. So I just wash the dishes over the kitchen sink, but I still use the squirt bottle system. So I am still trying to live very minimalist in the Skoolie, but it's just, I got more comfort now. And somebody said something about the bed. Yeah, like, oh my God, it's so much nicer to have this bed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the mattress that I had in the Jeep when I was living in the Jeep was like that thick, and it was like literally the size of my body with just a couple of inches left for a little one to squeeze in right beside me, or she would sleep in between my legs. So it was not the most comfortable bed. I don't know how I did it for so many years living in the Jeep. I just don't know how I did it, but I did it, and I did enjoy it. But I was getting burned out. I was getting burned out in it. The shower tent that I have, I don't remember the name of the shower tent, but yes, I highly recommend my shower tent that I have. Yeah, I don't remember the name brand of it, but it has, I hate those collapsible shower tents that twist and close and open or whatever. Those things are a pain in the butt. So the shower tent that I have actually has aluminum poles to go and hold the tent up. So it withstands high winds, and it's black so you can't see through it even if the sun is shining. Um, so it's a pretty sturdy um, shower tent. The only thing I don't like is it's not enclosed on the bottom, but that makes sense because it's a shower tent and the water has to drain out. So meaning I have gotten inside that shower tent before when I was in the desert somewhere, and I walked in and there was a big old tarantula in the tent. And I don't do well with spiders, so um so yeah, so it's so I am trying to I am still trying to live minimalist. And then also, I don't know if you guys heard me say in my schoolie video, I'm trying to make it where I can be off the grid in the middle of nowhere without having to go in town to restock or anything for at least a month. So that's why I have the ice cold fridge in here, because I'm using that as a complete freezer. The whole entire fridge is a freezer. And then I have the dorm style refrigerator that's underneath my kitchen sink, and that is being used as the refrigerator. Um, I had somebody challenge me on me saying that in the comments, and they said, "Oh, you're not going to be able to stay out in the middle of nowhere for a month." Well, with my Jeep, um, I started out with only having 5 gallons of water. Five, I think, 4 or 5 gallons of water, and then I got those Rotopax water jugs on the outside of my Jeeps, and then I was able to have 7 gallons of water on board on the Jeep. And with 7 gallons of water on board on the Jeep, the longest I stayed off grid in the middle of nowhere without having to go into a town to go restock on groceries or anything was 2.5 weeks. So and that was with just one fridge with a tiny little freezer. So now I have this big freezer that I can freeze my meat and freeze things. And also, like I said, I have 10 gallons of water on board, but I can always have other gallons of water now because I have more room to store things. And so I think the way that I'm set up, to be quite honest with you, because I have the solar and everything, I could probably be off grid in the middle of nowhere for a month. It's all about being minimalist and conserving, your water and everything like that. So, how much was the shower tent? I want to say it was like, I think it was like $100. I know it's a little expensive, but it was well worth it. Um, I'm trying to think where I have the shower tent at in the storage compartment down here, and if it would say it on the bag, because I'll go look. If you want to send me an email and tell me that you're the one asking for about the shower tent and everything. And sometime over the next couple of days, I'll go and pull my shower tent out and see what the name brand is. Or I can go on my Amazon list and look on my Amazon list and find the link. And if you send me an email, I can send you the link to the shower tent. Because it's an amazing shower tent. I swear by that shower tent. I went through probably about 6 different shower tents until I found that one. Um, and it has withstand some pretty high winds. Yes, guys, for the ones that don't know, I now have a schoolie. So I just released a video this past Sunday. If you want to go check out the video I released this past Sunday, and it shows the schoolie, it shows the inside, it shows everything that's done to it, minus the seat, because I've taken the seat out and I put a compost toilet in it. And yeah, it's my new ride. So a lot more room. I have an I got an alternator charger on this also, uh, Big Al. So I did get an alternator charger with the solar system. So yes, that's why I said I'll never run out of power ever on this bus. Because even if it is cloudy and I don't get any sun on those solar panels for like 2 weeks, all I got to do is crank up the bus and it charged my batteries right up. So oh, that's right. I do have a video of the shower. Um, I'm trying to think what playlist that would be under. It might be like under my, oh, if you're still in here, government person, if you go to my playlist section on how I live in my Jeep, like go to the playlist section on my page and then look up the playlist how I live in my Jeep. If you scroll through those videos underneath that playlist, look for the one on how I take a shower, and it has my tent on there actually. So oh, there you are, government. Yeah, so thank you for the person that just said that I have a video of it. I forgot about that. So I have so many videos that I forget. So yeah, there is a there is a whole video on how I take a shower. So it is underneath the playlist of how I live in my Jeep. So yeah. I can tow the Jeep behind the bus, yes, but due to gas mileage and everything, and also because of the fact that I do not like towing, I will not be towing the Jeep behind the bus. Um, Something I'm going to have to get adjusted to, that's going to be a big change for me, is because obviously my Jeep, I could go everywhere in my Jeep. I could go off-roading. I could go to all these crazy places. Going to be able to go and do more things with the Jeep and everything. So that is going to be a little adjustment to me, getting used to. Like where I'm camped at right now, there's all these dirt roads all out there, and lots of like other hot springs and stuff out there off these dirt roads and stuff. And I was telling my friend earlier, I was like, oh, if I had my Jeep right now, I'd be like all down those dirt roads exploring and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be that. I think that's probably gonna be the biggest adjustment to me, is not being able to go out and explore all these dirt roads and all this stuff and everything. Um, but I have my Jeep, you know, so I'll always be able to um, just switch out vehicles every once in a while and go take the Jeep out and go do those off-roading trails and stuff like that. For right now, I think this is the best decision though, honestly. So yeah, that's what Carrie, my friend, said this. So, the person that's asking me about my engine, I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you, hon. I can't remember what engine's in there right now, so I'm having a brain freeze. I'm over here trying to talk to you guys, but also think in my head, what is the freaking engine? So I'm just having a brain freeze right now. So I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. Um, so what was I gonna say? Oh, my friend mentioned something about getting an e-bike. So maybe later on down the road, that could be something I consider. I do get a lot of emails from companies that are e-bike companies wanting to send me an e-bike. So maybe I can take them up on that offer now. I just have to figure out how to mount it back there. Oh, and then I also added a ladder. So I now have a ladder on the back of the bus. So I added that too because I need to be able to get on top of the bus to clean my solar panels. And then also, you guys remember my trash bag that I had on my spare tire on my Jeep on the outside? I didn't want to, because I have a very sensitive nose, I could smell everything. Like, I have a very sensitive smell, nose, whatever. I didn't want to have my trash inside the bus, and I didn't want to put it in the storage compartment because it's right underneath this bed. I would have been able to smell my trash. So now I have my trash bag that was on my spare tire in my Jeep on the ladder that's out here. And so now I can put my trash in there. Oh, you found it, government username? Was it the black one with the poles and everything? Good job. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, yeah, my engine's a V8. Sorry, Steve's a good friend of mine, so he knows about the bus. When I got the bus, I was telling him all about it. So, good memory there, Steve. Thank you. So it's a V8. Okay, do you guys want to go outside and listen to the loud wind, but see this beautiful place that I'm at? It's pretty beautiful. I'll show you guys the ladder that I was talking about on the back of the bus too. But I'm not going to really be doing any talking out there because you guys are going to hear how bad the wind is. So, Donna says, yeah, Donna was my traveling partner for a little while. You guys saw her in the last couple of videos. But she's back in Canada now. All right, you guys y'all want to see where I'm camped at? You want to see this awesome place? So I'll walk around, give you guys the views. Oh, that was my bus doors. I had them cracked. It scared me. And let y'all see the place. But I can't talk because you guys won't hear me. All you're going to hear is that's all you're going to hear. All right, let's see if we can. It's going to. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to put the camera on my chest. All right. That's the ladder. And then look at the beautiful mountains. This wind is crazy. Winds. Not the Colorado River. Jeez, Goodness gracious. Now look at my hair. I was looking all cute and everything for the video. Now I gotta redo my hair. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get back to normal here. Y'all talk to little one. Ask her any questions that y'all want to ask her. Little one, talk to everybody. All right, watch out, little one. Come here. Woo, that wind is crazy out there. Oh, Charlotte, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. I'm so sorry, hon. Hey, Deb. Yeah, so that's why we're not doing a live video outside. Because the wind is crazy right now. How many tats do I have, Corey? I have a whole entire video of all my tattoos. I think it's under the playlist section of my life stories. And then just look for the video of all my tattoos. And I tell the story behind each tattoo also. I even make fun of my bad tattoos on that video. A lot. I have a lot, though. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Nicholas. Where is this? So I never give out my location ever. Obviously I film all these places that I go to. So, but the videos normally don't come out until a month after I have left the location. So this video will be out in a month. Am I enjoying where I currently am? So I just got to this location today, but I was camped at another location that wasn't too far away. So far, I mean, the views, you can't beat these freaking views that are here. Like, videos and pictures don't do it justice. Like, I wish that I could just have you guys all get in my head and look out my eyes at some of these places that I go to, because literally these videos and pictures don't do some of these places justice at all. Oh, thank you very much, Linda. I appreciate that. And then I did post a short video of this place earlier on my TikTok and my Instagram page. So I don't post short videos anymore on my YouTube channel, because every time I would post a short video on my YouTube channel, it would mess with my numbers. My channel would start doing bad every time I post a short video. So I don't know if it's like YouTube was getting confused of whether my channel was about short videos or, you know, I don't know. So now all my short videos that I do, if you guys want to go follow me on Instagram or TikTok, all the short videos, because I know a lot of you guys love my short videos. So all my shorts, if you guys enjoyed seeing them, go to my Instagram and my TikTok page. The links to both of them are in the description of all my videos. So just go to the description of this video or any of my videos. Actually, I don't think it's in my live video descriptions. So go to any of my edited videos and go to the description, and then you can see the links to my Instagram and my TikTok page. And so that's where I post all my short videos. You know, to be quite honest with you, though, the bus doesn't really shake that bad in this wind. It's pretty sturdy. I'm pretty shocked, actually. It's pretty sturdy. Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. That's a beautiful area, Joshua Tree. You look like the personification of trauma. I'm not really sure what that means, Daddy and a Caddy, but appreciate the donation. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that means, but I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of the comments and everything. Okay. I don't. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, cool. I just saw the word trauma or something, so I didn't know if, like, he was being, like, trying to, you know, I don't know. But thank you. 17 years old. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some things, you know, like I already know that I want to put an awning on this thing. I definitely want to put an awning on it. But I'm not going to do anything else to it right now until the end of the year. Like I said, I think it's smart for me to get a feel of the bus first and not do any drastic things to it. So and then, you know, I'm not getting rid of the Jeep. And now that I have the schoolie and to travel in, I mean, let's face it, to be honest with you, I'm going to be traveling more in the schoolie than I will the Jeep. So Jeeps are in my blood. I think you guys got that figured out by now. So no, I'm not going to get rid of my Jeep that I have. I mean, Jeeps and off-roading and the 4x4 life and all that stuff, that's in my blood. So maybe later on down the road, not anytime soon because I can't afford it, obviously. But the Jeep that I do have now, my new Jeep, I might build that one out again. Oh my God, my aunt is calling me, and I texted my aunt and told her not to text me. Sorry. She must be getting ready to go to bed. It's not noisy when it drives, no. It actually isn't noisy, no. And then my aunt just texts me. She just must have read my text message. She just texted me and said sorry. Does it get hot inside? So I do not have technically an AC unit in here. Like I have AC that comes with the bus, and then I have these fans back here also that blow the air out too, but that's only when the bus is on. I do have, so I had it on my wish list, and somebody bought it for me off of my wish list. So the person that bought the, how do I say it? The AC fan, it's about this big, and you put water in the top of it, and you also can put ice in it to make it cooler, and it rotates. Whoever bought that for me, thank you, because it actually works pretty good. So I have four windows on the side of the bus that go down. But I don't want to put them down and have bugs flying in and stuff. So I do have screen. I went to Home Depot and just bought some screen, and then I had Velcro, and so I cut the screen for 2 of these windows for right now, and I put Velcro on the windows, and so I have screen on 2 of the windows. So I roll those windows down, and then sometimes I will open the back door up if there's not a lot of bugs and everything. So between having the windows down, and I've already been somewhere where the hottest was 80, 85, I think, and I had no shade, and it worked fine. So with the windows down and that AC, like in this area where I'm at, it is cold in the mornings, like pretty cold where I put a sweatshirt on. So I just turned that little heater on, and that's fine. And that, both of those things just plug into the bus, because when I had the solar installed on the bus, I had them put plugs in the bus too, so I could plug things in. It is kind of like a swamp cooler, actually, yeah. And I have ice, like I have a little ice tray that Iceco, this Iceco company, I have to say, is amazing. Shortly after Iceco sent me, oh, thank you, Jean, thank you, hun. I think I'll be fine without that 1 cent. Thank you. So the Iceco company, after they sent me this fridge and I did the video on it, they sent me a gift package. And in the gift package, it was like a thank you gift package. It had this ice tray. It's like an Iceco rubber ice tray. So I just use that every day to put the ice in the swamp cooler thing. Oh, and then Iceco, the people, they actually still watch my videos, which was pretty shocking, because the other day I got another email from them saying, we watch your videos still, we love your videos, and we're very happy to see that you got a bus, and we were excited to see that you brought the Iceco fridge inside of the bus also. So I got a kick out of that. I thought that's a stand-up company right there, Iceco, for sure. So yeah, I do have a mini fridge in here. I have my Iceco car fridge that I'm using as my freezer, and then I have the mini fridge. So if you guys didn't see the video that I put out last Sunday, this past Sunday, it shows, that's the video of me releasing the surprise of the bus and everything, and I show the inside of the bus, and I show everything in the bus. I have taken the seat out, and I put a compost toilet in the bus now, so the seat's no longer here. So if you go and watch that video that I released this past Sunday, you can see what's in the bus. Yeah, it's a lot different being in the schoolie than in the Jeep, for sure. It's it's so much better. So much better. There were getting to be more cons with living in the Jeep than there were pros. I mean, honestly, the biggest pro, and probably the main pro, was the Jeep got me everywhere. I could go everywhere with the Jeep, you know. So here I have way more pros in this Skoolie than I did in the Jeep. So, and I can't tell you how many times I've called this darn Skoolie a Jeep. Oh, thank you, Timmy. Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to keep the bus white and bright colors because, you know, before I started traveling, you guys know that I'm on this journey of traveling to be happy and to work on myself mentally and all that stuff. And when I lived in Vegas before I started traveling and had the house there, everything was like dark colors in my house. It was like neutral or dark colors. And after doing research and everything, it's smarter, especially when you have mental illnesses and you suffer with depression and stuff like that. It's smarter for you to live in something that has brighter colors instead of darker colors, because the brighter colors and the cleaner looking colors is better for you mentally, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. So dark colors just aren't good, I guess. Definitely upgrade that element anchor as long as power set, but of course there are tons of other great ones out there. Oh, you travel by motorcycle in tent? Oh wow. I get fascinated when I see the people with the motorcycles um on these roads, and you can tell that they're not just going out for a day trip, they're actually out traveling. So where I had my birthday at, um the campground that I was staying in before my family arrived and all that, there were three guys that were camping across from me, and they all were traveling on motorcycles. And so um, I was just fascinated to talk to them about how far they were traveling, where they were going. You know, they had their tents and everything, and they were sleeping in their tents. So I would always, don't worry guys, I'm not going to start traveling on a motorcycle. I'm not. So I just went from a Jeep to a school bus. I'm not going to go to a motorcycle. So, but it just fascinates me because I was telling those guys that I met at that campground that were on the motorcycles, I'm like, man, it's just got to be a different feeling and experience for you guys to ride down some of these beautiful scenic roads on a freaking bike, on a motorcycle. You know, the feel of looking around and seeing all the beauty of Mother Nature and having the wind blowing on you and just feeling the air, like it's just got to be a total different experience. So kudos to you for being on a motorcycle and traveling. Yeah, thank you, Deb and Dutchman. You guys are awesome. I have some of the best moderators ever. So, oh, you're just riding a street bike doing it? Wow. Okay. Wow. So I made is deer tracks in here because we're about to start talking about food. For dinner I made a tri-tip and green beans stir fry. Rice. Rice stir fry. That's what I made for dinner tonight. What's it going? Oh, okay, sorry, I'm trying to squint and see how long I've been going for. Will my schoolie have a name? To be quite honest with you, I think I'm just gonna put Jeepsy on the front of the school bus. So I'll probably, it's not gonna say wandering Jeepsy, but it's probably just gonna say Jeepsy on the front of the school bus. So Fire Goddess said I should write some poetry about my experiences in nature. So Fire Goddess, I do, if you you know, I do a lot of voiceovers on my videos, and all the voiceovers I do on my videos is all my writings. Um I guess it would be considered poetry, but it's all my writings, and I save all my writings, so I do have all my writings saved. So a lot of the voiceovers that you hear me do are stuff that I sit down, and those voiceovers, because it is my own writings, sometimes I have to sit here at this laptop that is about to die right now. Actually, I just noticed, oh my gosh. Sometimes I have to sit down at this laptop and it will take me hours just to write out a 2-minute voiceover, seriously. It actually, Weekend Warrior, that's a great question. Weekend Warrior asked, how does this bus drive and back up? To be quite honest with you, I have been saying this. I'm probably going to have to start reading the comments off of my phone because my laptop's about to die. To be quite honest with you, it feels like I'm driving my old Jeep. That's what it feels like. It doesn't have dually tires on it, so there's only 4 tires on this. It literally feels like I'm driving my old Jeep, which my old Jeep was lifted on 37-inch tires, and it was pretty, and I had spacers, so it was wide. So that's exactly how it feels driving this bus right now. I do have a backup camera on the bus, so that helps a lot. And then when I drive with the curtains open, and I actually can see in my rear view mirror, I can see out this window right here. So it's it drives good. It just definitely feels like I'm driving my old Jeep for sure. It's a Chevy. It is a Chevy. And little one loves it. Oh, thank you guys very much. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. I just wanted to catch up with you guys since I released that video last Sunday. I thought it was only appropriate for me to do a live video in case there was any questions or anything. So now, by the ways, I have a pretty special video coming out tomorrow, guys. Another special video. When I was in Colorado, I've never rode a train before in my life, ever. And I got to do it's the most scenic train ride in the United States. And I got to ride that train. So I did a video of it, and that comes out tomorrow. So it is a breathtaking, beautiful video because the train ride went through some of untouched nature through those mountains. Breathtaking. So that comes out tomorrow. And then I have one last video coming out on Sunday. And Donna, are you still here? Donna actually will be the main attraction of that video. So it's going to be a funny video. But the video that comes out on Sunday will be the last video of when I was traveling in my Jeep before all the schoolie videos start coming. So, oh, Donna, there she is. Y'all go ahead and just laugh at Donna now before y'all see that video on Sunday, because it's pretty freaking hilarious. So yeah, so Sunday will be the last video of me traveling in the Jeep for a while, and then it's all gonna be schoolie videos. So, oh, there's Corinne. See you in a couple of weeks, Corinne. Everybody say hey to Corinne. Corinne's the lady that bought my old Jeep. She's the one who owns the old Jeep. And we actually have become very good friends. So I was just telling my other friend that I'm with right now, I said, I'm so thankful that I sold that Jeep to somebody that I became great friends with. So, yeah. So there's the new owner of the old Jeep. So, it is, yes, Mike, it was the Durango Silverton, train ride, yes. So it was absolutely stunning and beautiful. So that video comes out tomorrow. You guys have to go watch that video, because it might be, it's such a beautiful, beautiful train ride. I had an old friend of mine, Bill, he actually bought that train ride for me as a birthday present. So, so that was a birthday gift, to do that train ride, which was amazing. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this, because this laptop is about to die. And, I'm sure I'll see you guys next week for another live video. But definitely go check out the train ride video tomorrow, because it is a beautiful, beautiful video. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.